Yo, what's up guys? I'm back. I know, y'all missed me. It's been a little bit since the new Infinity Temple dropped, right? And I finally grinded for every single blueprint that Temple has to offer, bro. It took way too long. I had way more stars than I even needed by the end because after all the blueprints. But guess what? I finally got them all. You can check them out in the village. And basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you every single set and combinations of sets and see whatever fits you best, and you should go for that one, you know? So yeah, I'm just gonna go through all of them today, and we're gonna see what's the best for me and for you guys, and we're just gonna go on with it. Alright, so first up we have the electric set, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this set, having already being better than Spinal, is a little crazy to me, but it did take a very long time to get. So basically, this set has an electric armor. I mean, obviously you can tell, right? But it's blue, and it looks pretty cool, right? So the electric set has a one ranged weapon called the electric hammer, and this will basically just, it shoots for you. It's a long range weapon. It does take a little while for it to recharge. I think it does 60 damage per hit, so that's not too bad. And then the armor, right here we got the armor. Basically, it gives you a speed buff. So this is very helpful for like a speed type set you want to have, if you want to run around, be super fast when you're in your PvP, get away quickly, or just travel around fast. I mean, this is probably the most useful set for you. I really like this set because it's just helpful for PvP and exploration, even the quality of life of the game, so, and the experience for the player. So I mean, yeah, there you go. That's the first set. Alright, next up we got the dragon armor set, bro. There's 3 things for this one, and they're all really cool in my opinion. So we got the bomb, the dragon hammer, and then the dragon armor. Alright, this is my personal favorite because it definitely matches my outfit, and I'm not trying to change outfits for some stronger armor, right? So this one's already better than Spinal, so that's pretty good to me. And the dragon hammer does 130 damage, which is better than the Spinal hammer, by the way. So this is definitely a better weapon to get if you want it. And it does look cooler, and it also works as like chopping trees down everything, while this one can't. So I mean, there you go, right? It's already a better all-in-one combo. And the bomb right here, it's basically another ranged weapon. It does explosions instead with longer range. So I think this one does 50 damage, but the range and like the explosion radius is wider. So you take what you can get, right? If you're better at aiming, then you should go for the hammer, or the electric hammer. But if you're not good at aiming and you just want to get some extra damage in, this one definitely will be better for you. But yeah. Alright boys, this armor also allows you to walk in lava, plasma, fire, and even cold ice, right? So this one, I mean, it doesn't really have a crazy buff, but for the being stronger than electric armor already, I think the buff alone is pretty good to have. But yeah, that's out for the dragon armor. Alright boys, next up we got the essence set. This set is pretty cool in my opinion. It has the same amount of damage as the dragon output right here of doing 130, so it's not too bad. There's no ranged weapon, so I mean, I'd probably stick with the electric hammer if I were you. But the buffs you get from this set is absolutely insane. Okay, if you are in this set, your damage will be increased by 15%, your XP gain will be increased by 30%, and you'll heal 4% faster over time. So even though this is not the strongest set in the game, it's the second strongest, it is pretty equal to the strongest from all the buffs it gives you. So I mean, if you're more of like, I guess not, I wouldn't say gambling type, but something of like you're more skilled and you like the buffs it gives, and it's more helpful for how you play, and it's more sustainable for you, then this one definitely can help you rely without using healing items. So when you pair it together, it does do pretty well. Or you can go with like a mix of it if you like the armor and a different weapon. That'd be cool because it's good for all rounders and for leveling up and dealing damage and just staying alive in general. So yeah, that's the F set. Alright, now finally we have the turtle set. Okay, this set is the strongest set in the game right now, and it came with the Infinity Temple, so but it's absolutely insane how much more health this armor set has. Okay, 1500 HP is a lot of HP. Okay, with the strongest new weapon in the game being the turtle trident, okay, something like that. Here, let's check the stats real quick. I forgot to look. Turtle trident, it will do 140 damage, and your oxygen is increased by 20%. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But then the armor, it has a lot of health, right? And you get more oxygen when you're wearing it, but it has a weakness, and your speed is reduced by 10% when you wear this. So in my opinion, it makes PvP a lot like more dragged out, and if you're going against electric or even essence, you're probably not going to be able to kill them unless you get really lucky. So in my opinion, this armor is very good to protect you from, you know, not dying, but the weakness it gives you and how slow you are, if you compare that with like a pixie or something, and maybe you can be fine, but I think that speed types right now are probably one of the best ideas for you, or healing. So essence or electric, they're both, everything's really good in my opinion, but just from how it all looks, I mean, I'd probably use this weapon, but then have like, you know, some different armor, combine it all together, and we'll talk about that in a couple seconds. But yeah, that's pretty much the turtle set. Alright guys, now to wrap it up, so some weaknesses and strengths between all of these sets, right? And it really all comes down to your playstyle. So if you just want to have a bunch of HP and tank all your hits and fight through everything with your guy, then I think turtle would definitely be the best set for you. Don't ever switch out this weapon though, it is definitely the strongest weapon, even though you don't get really any buffs from it, except for like oxygen increase. I mean, who really needs that, right? But anyways, I think that just this set right here, it's pretty good for tanks if you want to be a tank guy. It's obvious that you should probably be using the electric hammer because it is the strongest, but the bomb, I mean, it does have a cooler effect and a longer range, so you could utilize it, but I just think that it's pretty hard to miss even with this, right? So you can't really go wrong with this, and then this weapon. If you really want the buffs that this sword has, then you should definitely go for it. But in my opinion, I think the best set would probably be the essence armor with this weapon, because the buffs this armor will give you, it can't go wrong, you know. It's good for everything, playability, just playing in general, not dying, running around, exploration, survival, you know. I think, even though it kind of looks weird, like especially with my avatar, I'm definitely going to stick with the dragon armor, even though the buffs aren't like that crazy, because it's just buffing you for like walking lava and stuff. But overall, I still think that everything in this update is very cool. If you want to be a speed type though, you definitely got to go with the armor, and maybe even like a speed, don't forget about pixies, yeah, of course, but like speed pixie, I think the speed pixie would be the best, probably jump as well, but I don't know, you're gonna need jump, right? But yeah, it all really does come down to your playstyle, because how varied, like the variety of this game that it has, it can't go wrong with really anything, okay? So it all really just depends on how you want to play, and whatever you want to do with raw power and defense, or like running around and swinging what you got, it's all up to you, okay? Because what you make about this game is how the game will be to you. So at the end of the day, I think it's all really about how you want to play the game. Each set brings you some unique styles to the table, and I hope this breakdown actually helps you play this game better. And let me know in the comments what you guys think, and whatever you're most excited about to get or try, you know, just let me know. I'll help you guys out if you need. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching this video fully. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, because, you know, it would mean the world to me, and I know you guys like my content. So yeah, here I am. And I'll see you all in the next one, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.